Good evening, Redemption Church. I wanted to get in front of you, make a couple of quick announcements as we head into the weekend and to Thanksgiving week, which is going to kick off what is for, I'm sure, all of us a very busy and happy and hopeful holiday season, even though, like everything else this year, I'm sure that Christmas will be like one we've never had before. And so while there will be some unmet expectations and some loss of some traditions or desires that we have around this time of year that won't be met, and that's okay. That God will uniquely give us new gifts and new ways of celebrating Jesus coming and who He is for us and what He has done for us. And so we'll celebrate Jesus' advent, and we'll look forward to His coming again. And the first thing I want to announce is let's leverage this season to invite as many people as possible to come join us in our worship gatherings, to hear about Jesus, to celebrate Jesus, and connect with us as God's people on mission. I have noticed, like you, in our worship gatherings that we have had a lot of new faces, and I've been able to connect and get with several of them to talk Jesus, to hear who they are and share who we are, and hopefully we can work together in loving Jesus and being on mission with Him together, even in this uncertain and roller coaster ride of a year. And I'm sure you've got friends and family and folks who around Christmas time are just a little more open to attending a religious gathering of some sort. Might as well be ours. So go ahead and invite them to that so we can continue to be on mission, even as we're doing it in different ways than we ever have before. Also want to just update you, many of you have asked, but in October we had a couple of members who tested positive, a married couple, of COVID. They tested positive for marriage. They tested positive for COVID and were married, and we discontinued worship for a couple of weeks, having talked to the health board, and in an overabundance of caution, even extended the time apart of official gatherings of Redemption Church beyond what they'd asked. And not only have we not had any other positive outbreaks that we know of anyone who is in that gathering or in our church, but that couple is healing up, still tired, still fighting some of those symptoms, but definitely coming through it and going to bounce back, working again, and that kind of stuff. So that's good news. Thank you for praying for them. Thank you for continuing to abide by some of those restrictions and ask that the government and the church is putting before us so that we can continue to meet in a healthy, safe way on Sundays. So that's the first announcement. Second announcement is I met with Pastor Paul of Redemption Church, a great friend of ours that we love and has served with us for so many years, and has decided to move forward into the future this past fall. And we celebrated that, and we're continuing to pray for him. And some of you have been asking about that, and met with him last week to hear about how things were going and his plans. And he has decided that he will be planting Mercy Village Church sometime in 2021. Not sure yet. Going to see how that unfolds. As you know, the last couple of years before he transitioned out, it was our desire and our hope that we would be able to send him out as an Acts 29 church plant, which is what kind of church we are, as an Acts 29 church plant. And when A29 came back last December and said, we don't like that plan, but you can do this other plan, it didn't really seem like a good fit. And so we're disappointed that we didn't get to do the A29 plan, but being willing to send him out if he wanted to do that. And again, over the last 9 months, didn't really seem like the timing was there. And now Paul's, having left, has said, he feels like now's the time. And so while we're disappointed that it's not an Acts 29 church plant like we'd liked, or that we would have been able to send him out as we'd hoped, and that's certainly a disappointment, personally for me, and I'm sure for a lot of us. But at the same time, we love Paul. We trust Jesus. This is Jesus' church, and we want to cheer Paul on and to love him and to support him in every appropriate way. And we're going to do that not only through our prayers, but in tangible, practical ways as he has needs, and so that's what's going on. So I just wanted to make sure that you guys knew that hey, this isn't our church plant, because people have been asking that. This isn't a campus model, because we were spitballing that. That's not what this is. We're not associated with that in any way, other than we're for Paul. We're excited for Paul. We hope nothing but the best for him and look forward to being a good friend to him in every possible way. And if you have any questions about Mercy Village and the church plant in Barbersville, or you want to participate in that or be a part of that team or that church as it moves forward, you've got the green light for us to reach out to Paul, and we trust you and the Holy Spirit and Paul to make that decision, and we'll celebrate that in every possible way. So that's out there. Third thing, this Saturday is our 5th annual box call, which is our turkey drive and canned good drive that we have partnered with the Facing Hunger Food Bank here in the Tri-State in Huntington. And having talked to the director over there, they are serving more people than ever, as you can imagine, with job losses and the economic downturn for many people. And so we want to just blow away our record. So let's try to get 150 turkeys at the church this Saturday, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. out in front. You can just drop those off. We'll do that in a safe way. If you want to give monetarily to the church, just let us know that you've done that through our app or online, or you're going to mail that in, or you're going to drop it off on Sunday the next time you're here worshiping with us. And then we'll just write a check to the food bank in that way, and then they can purchase turkeys with that. But I would love to really bless their socks off. They were tickled to death to hear that we were continuing to do it. They were a little afraid that we wouldn't because of the restrictions and the safety of it all. And so when we told them we were still going to do that, they were so thankful and wanted us to pass that thankfulness to you guys. And it's always a joy to do that. We'll have coffee and donuts and all that stuff out there too, if you want to kind of tailgate with us and hang out and listen to music and see folks and just giggle about what God's doing in our city and through our church. A helpful thing to do is to share our post on Facebook or Instagram so that more and more people can participate. We always have folks who aren't a part of our church but see the post shared by our membership, and they come and participate and play with us. And so that's another helpful thing that you can do. Not only bring a turkey or give us money to buy turkeys, but share that on your social media so other folks can do that, encouraged them as well. All right. I love you guys. Hope you have a great weekend and a great Thanksgiving week, and praying for you as we move into a time not only of celebration of Jesus, but on mission with Jesus around the holidays.